So over 20,000 gone.
Yes, over 20,000. Over 20,000.
And for now, so it means that and you don't know his whereabouts.
I don't. Even the family members, I don't know whether they know, but even them, I know his sister. When you ask, they say they don't know where he is. Like,
Wow.
you have to run away because you can't
And
be
that
in
is
the town.
Aviator.
That is Aviator.
So we are coming to Aviator.
Okay.
What is Aviator?
Aviator. Aviator is just like that, but
Okay.
that one, you see, it's played. Like, it's bet though,
Okay.
but that one is played.
What I've studied about it is I heard that it's like a plane.
Yes.
When you press or whatever, it will fly.
It will fly.
So
it's like
explain that.
before it flies, like
Okay.
you need to, let's say, if you are let's say 100 1 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
So if you bet 1 cedi, and that one is like timing. So the moment it starts, the money keep multiplying.
Okay.
That one is not like to multiply by 2 or not. That one is about your courage or where you feel like it's going to land at.
Okay.
So you keep timing and it keep going small like this, and the money keep multiplying. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, multiplying.
Okay.
So if you place it 1 cedi and you
Okay.
get to 5
Okay.
and you cash out, that is for you. It can still be going.
Okay.
So if you like, you will cash out before the 5 or sometimes 2. You just cash
Okay.
out when it's 2.
Okay.
So that's where if you want to win more,
Okay.
you just maybe some 2,000. Then when you get to 2, you cash out 4,000. But
Wow.
sometimes too, you can just start and it will disappear again. You can just start and
So
then
it means that very minute the money is
less than 1 there. So it's timing. Sometimes it can go to 200, sometimes 30, sometimes 5, sometimes
because
6, 7.
I heard a guy that I know.
Okay.
I've not spoken to the guy personally, but I heard that he has won Aviator 140,000. I think that is 1.4 billion old currency.
It's possible.
Really?
It's possible because maybe he
And
plays
I learned he played. No, I learned he played only 3 cities or so.
Okay. So then in that case, I believe his phone freeze and the angels help him because sometimes it can go on. So if unfortunate for your phone freeze and then it have to disappear, then they warn you. But if your phone freeze and by then it still keep going, because see, you can't be watching, you can't place bet 3 cities and watch it to that huge amount.
Okay.
You will cash out because sometimes one and it do disappear. So
Okay.
how can you say you are going to wait to 10, 100 and you still be
To
watching? Then
that
you don't want the
amount.
money.
Okay.
So maybe his phone freeze and then he felt like it's over. Maybe the time the phone start responding or something,
Then he has
then
won already.
yeah, he has won already. So
Oh.
maybe he's God.
So tell me your experience about Aviator.
I didn't even try much. I don't even put much into Aviator because Aviator, I
Okay.
don't have the heart for it. I mean, my own is
So Aviator is even more dangerous than
it's even more dangerous than what I used to
Respons-
what I'm doing. Aviator is more dangerous. I mean, I don't have the
Really?
heart. Aviator is like you are watching it and by the time you say you want to cash out, then the thing disappear.
Wow.
So how can you be? I can't because by the time you think you are going to cash that out, then the thing disappears. Sometimes they will tell you network problem, and then your money is gone. So
Really?
and me, I believe in betting huge. So if let's say 200 cities, some people even do more than I do, but
Okay.
I'm not having much.
Okay.
But I bet. So let's say 200 cities, and I'm watching this thing to just disappear like that. Then it's better I do the one I know it to multiple times so that if I'm lucky it will come.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't go into Aviator because Aviator,
Wow.
I can try it. Aviator, no. Aviator is too
Wow.
much.
So apart from the sports betting, which is the football aspect and all that, then Aviator, what other, and then the one you said, Tuntumana Koko, that one, how is it about?
That is either you said Tuntum or Koko. It's
Okay.
two.
Okay.
Sometimes green comes.
Red or black.
Red or black.
Okay.
So if you said it's red, if you say it's red that will come and red comes, then you win.
Okay.
Less than 2 seconds or even a second, then you win. If you say red and then the other color comes, they win you. But that one multiplies times 2. So that one depends on how you are going to bet.
Okay.
So if you bet, let's say 100 cities, and you multiply times 2 is 200 cities.
Okay.
So if you have the heart, you can still go for the 200 cities. Multiply times 2
Okay.
again, 4. You can go again. So if you are lucky, less than 1 hour, oh, 1 is even too much. Less than 10 minutes, you can hit it.
Wow.
Like you can make money. But if you are not lucky to, they will just win you.
They will finish
They
your
will
money.
finish your money before you realize your money is no more yours.
So apart from the black or red game, which is the Tuntumo Koko, then the football one, then Aviator, which other
We have
betting?
some that is like lotto. It's like that one is numbers.
Okay.
So you say if you say one number will come and that number comes,
Okay.
it's 3 cities. So if
Really?
one city is for 3 cities.
Okay.
So if you say 2 numbers, it's 15 cities. That one
Okay.
is somehow better, but that one too they will do win. It's like the game itself. If you are not lucky, you can make it because when you say 2 numbers, it's 15 cities.
Okay.
Sometimes when you say 4 numbers, it's 30 cities or so.
Okay.
So if you go, let's say 2 numbers, me I mostly go 2 numbers.
Okay.
So 2 numbers for 15 cities, then I place say 10 cities back.
Okay.
So 15 cities, 150 cities if you are lucky. But
Okay.
if you are not lucky to that 2 numbers, you keep repeating the 2 numbers, you keep on popping up different numbers, and if you are not lucky, you never that 2 one will not even come before the 2. And then when one comes out of the 2, they will give you back your money. So if 100 cities and one come, they will give you 100 cities.
Oh, I
But
see.
if the none of the 2 come, then
Your money is
your
gone.
money is gone. But I don't know. I just don't enjoy any of them. Some too is bottle. It will just be 10. So
Be turning the
yeah.
bottle.
So it's like this. So if you say the top will come, it's up or down. So if you say top and the bottom turns and then the top appear, you win. If the bottom appear
So
too,
they will put
win.
money on it, amount of money on it.
It's betting, like it's phone.
Really?
That's betting. So the thing is turning. So if you said it will come, like top will appear, then the top come. If you said down, then you win. It's bottle. Oh, we have more, a lot.
Really?
Some is like the football itself, but we call it virtual football, whereby it's toys
Okay.
that bring the football.
Okay.
So big thing can score small things, small thing can score big
Big
things.
teams.
that one too, I don't have the heart because it's toys. It's game, it's toys. So when you are going to bet on that one,
Wow.
and they can do sometimes win you also. So that one they can even give some the small thing, let's say 100 cities, and the small thing will win with the 100 cities. But how can you go there? But though it's toys, but how can you go? So sometimes now I don't try to. Oh, a whole lot.
Wow.
Yeah, we even have some. Oh, it's too much. It's plenty. You can't even. Some they say superhero. Oh, a lot. But just that me, I tackle the betting,
The football one.
football, and then this one.
Wow.
So is
So
this
the thing is like the very moment you enter into one, you will now get to know that there are other ones.
other one? So
Oh,
and sometimes when they are winning me much here, then I try all.
you try
Try
everything.
everything, and so that's how they even destroy you more because you are not really much into it and you are going to try. Yeah, it's a whole lot. If
Wow.
I'm not like more than 15 games, like
Wow.
so the phone is very good, but sometimes too phone
Can be very
destroy.
destroyed.
Yeah, because it's not a good thing to involve yourself into.
So before we end, I want to put this across again. What do you think the government should do about this betting thing? Because if I take football for instance, there is a gaming act. I stand to be corrected. I can't quote from my head now, but there is an act that instills what responsible betting. Yeah, you can bet, but then you must do it with a little bit of what? Excuse my language. Sensibility. There should be some form of what? Decorum to it. You don't do it too much because it's a game. You win, you lose. But the very moment you get intoxicated into it, it destroys you. So you do it, but then you do it responsibly. If it is once in a week, you are good to go. Not excessively. Then once again, we the betting syndicates, the companies, I wish I could mention this, but not to destroy anybody's brand. So the very I know the last time I was doing my check on different betting companies, I think I got about almost 32 different companies. They are also not preaching anything responsible. When you get to the place, they write only 18 plus over there. But people of the last time you were saying it, people who are less than 18 years comes there to bet, and nobody questions them.
Imagine I start betting at the age of 8.
Yes.
They didn't sack me. They didn't say I should go back home because they want their money. So to me, what I think the government should do, the government can't say they should stop too, because the thing is on their phone.
That is what I'm about to say.
So
the thing now, it has the apps are on the phone.
yes,
If I take a betting company A plus betting company, A plus betting, they have all their apps on the phone.
Yeah.
So you just have to log in and bet. You don't need to even go to the center to go and do it.
Now those who are going to the centers are those who maybe they don't have smartphones. And even
Smartphone.
some borrow their friends' phones to do, even if they don't have smartphones, because it's your account and your code. So you just log into, when you finish you log out, and no one will know your code or something.
Also, you create account.
Yeah, you create an account for it.
Wow.
Before you bet. So no one can just come into your account and then hack yours. It's not common.
Okay.
That's so for me, what I think the government can do or should do, or what will help, is like what you are doing now.
Okay.
They try to interview some people who, even let me not use the word used to, even those who are still doing it.
Okay.
They should interview them and ask them if they are happy with what they keep doing. Because most are not happy, and because they don't want to give up. They just feel like they should try and rather it will hit for them. Maybe during the interview or throughout the interview, they will give them some solution to help them stop the betting, and they can stop. And when now everyone is on social media, so when people keep watching, and then some may learn lessons from it.
Okay.
And then if you are ready to change, you will change.
It's true.
Because that's what they preach is, even then the pastors preach that we shouldn't bet.
Yeah.
But because the pastors don't have much experience into it, most of the pastors don't have much experience into it. People don't really see what they see it to be like they are just preaching, so we should come and give them offering, because they don't want us to give our money to the best center or try it.
Here I come. Normally, most of us blame the church, but my little knowledge about church, about the Bible, is that we are the church. The church building that we go is not the church. We are the church. So fast forward, the pastor sees you only, he preaches to you only on Sunday. After Sunday, the rest of the days you are with your friends. And they have huge influence over you than your pastor.
Sure.
So Sunday, if your pastor, whatever your pastor is saying, you choose to hear or not to hear. Even as we are sitting here, I believe that you went to church on Sunday. If I should ask you what the pastor preached Sunday, you may not remember verbatim everything. But the rest of our days, we are with our friends. And that's where the influence comes in. And so if we, just like you are saying, if we are reaching out to people like you have, who have so much experience to share, maybe someone may, few people, not all, people are already so much into it that they cannot leave. But maybe few people who are yet to enter, they will take some lessons and then
and to help them stop.
Yeah.
So to me, I'll be grateful if the government would rather invest into this. Maybe not to pay the people, but sometimes when you realize, or when I believe the government also do watch social media and things. So if you see someone is really into it or trying to interview people on it, then just encourage the person. If maybe camera or something, buy for the person. Then you help the people to do more. You encourage the people to do more. And sometimes when you go to the individuals to interview them, you sometimes try to encourage them to stop, or at least ask them if they know how to do any other work or something. Then you give them works. Like you introduce them. It's not like, let's say, government work per se, but you can just introduce the person to trading or something,
Yeah.
especially the youth.
Because
And those,
I'm not cutting you, but
okay,
few people I spoke to who are not willing to speak to me on camera, they said because they started betting because there are no jobs.
you see what
There
I
are no
say?
jobs.
Yeah.
And some also said, oh, they were just doing it for fun. They didn't actually think that it will go far, but they were just doing it for fun. Then they became addicted. So stopping has become very difficult.
Yeah, so I think the interview and the work I'm talking about, trying to introduce them, if not giving the person money to even start the work, at least the government may know some people who, or they know people who are into this trading and things. So they just maybe buy some machine for them, or try and do something about their workplace for them. Maybe build or expand it for them and tell them that after we expand it for you, we want you to take about 10 people or something and teach them for these 3 4 years.
Yeah.
The people are willing to do, they will do it. They just teach the people, and then I believe people may stop.
It's true.
Yeah.
Charlie, thank you very much
You're welcome. You're
for
welcome.
your time.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful. I think I don't think that the betting thing and its addiction, we are done. We'll continue talking about it and then we'll meet again. But then I will say thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
And I'm very much pleased that you pour out your heart. And I believe that few people or people who are watching us, they would take a cue, they will take lessons. Not to say that, okay, don't bet. If you choose to not bet at all, fine. But if you want to bet also, it should be responsible. It shouldn't be like, you should have it at the back of your mind that if you're a football fan, for instance, once your team is going to play, you must know that we all have the vim that every match our team must win.
Yes.
But it doesn't end like that. Some you play draw, some you lose, some you win. The very moment we have that in our minds, we don't put all our hope, our life, everything into it with the mindset that we are winning. So it's a good order, it's a good thing sharing your experiences with us, and I thank you very much. And I will end and say that betting cannot be scribed out totally, but we can do it and do it very responsible. Thank you for watching.